I got my mug and I got my, I grabbed 2 teas here by accident. This one can be for you. I got my Sleepy Time tea by, I think it's Celestial. Okay. Oh, this smells so good. Some ASMR action. Sorry. Oh, that sound tastes so good. I love tea. Hello everybody. I know it's been a long time. My name is Humus. You probably know me from TikTok if you're watching this. I know I haven't been on YouTube for a while. I've been dealing with a lot of stuff. Well, today I wanted to come on here and have a little before bedtime talk, something that we can learn about and kind of reflect throughout our day. And just what I've learned recently, and I wanted to share that with you. Tea sip, 1 second. Okay, so before I get started, I want everybody to just relax with me for a bit. It might be morning for you when you're watching this, or maybe the evening, but wherever you are, I want you to slow down. I want you to stop with me and just come to the present moment for a bit. So I want you to relax your shoulders, relax those eyebrows, let go of that stomach. And I just want you to take 3 deep breaths with me. I want you to go in and out. Sometimes before I'm filming, I tend to get a little bit nervous. I guess I'm just excited. So I want you to continue breathing. Breathe in and out. And just let your shoulders drop. Let your stomach relax, your legs. Just get comfortable wherever you are. So let's just hop right into this. So I don't want to be making long videos, I guess. Just something short where we can kind of reflect and go over it and get to the main points and reset for tomorrow and have a better day tomorrow and work on better habits every single day. The reason why I wanted to make this video is because I saw something in a book, and the title of it was Change Before You Have to. I love that. For the past 2 years since, I guess, COVID hit, I've been really reflecting on this. To me, what does that mean? What does that mean to you? Change before you have to. The biggest thing I learned was that when I was complacent, when I didn't take the steps that I should have, whether that's working on healing myself, ending generational trauma so that doesn't continue with me, sometimes life will hit you with certain experiences and certain moments where you feel like you're at your lowest because there are things that you have to learn. And those are, I guess, eventually, if you don't come around to it, sometimes you're just not exposed to it, you never are aware to it, where there's a moment where somebody can teach you. Maybe you didn't have the parents to teach you how to be more disciplined, teach you things like a lot of people nowadays are reliant on motivation. And it's funny, we're never taught that it's never about motivation, it's about self-discipline. You don't just go to the gym whenever you feel like it. Whenever you saw that awesome YouTube video or you saw that TikTok transformation that's like, oh my God, now I want to hit the gym. It's about going even when you don't want to go. Whenever I did that, whenever I showed up, whether that was for my classes, whether that was for myself when I didn't want to, when I had to take myself out of situations that no longer served me, when I went to the gym, when I was at my lowest, when I felt depressed, when I felt tired, when I felt just, when you're emotionally at such a low point that you physically feel terrible, when I still showed up for myself, that was when I saw the most improvement. So things like self-discipline. If you are constantly reliant on motivation, there's going to be a time in your life where you feel like and you start falling behind on doing things that you should be doing, but you're just waiting to feel motivated. There's going to be a moment in your life where you're going to become so unmotivated in so many things because you chose to wait to feel motivated. And then maybe something, unfortunately, will happen in your life where it pushes you to realize that it has never been about motivation. It has always been about self-discipline and that consistency. The oddly beautiful thing about these terribly low moments that we experience in life is that they're always the greatest lessons that we have been completely overlooking and blind to. For example, health, right? Health is a big thing. I don't think we're taught enough the importance of physical activity every single day and just eating healthy. It's so easy to be eating processed food every day. It's so easy to kind of neglect ourselves, especially for people who have never been taught how to love yourself. And I'm sure if you've found me on TikTok, then I'm sure we can relate on the basis of neglect, neglecting ourselves, neglecting our health, our mental health, our emotional health, our physical health. Because I know a lot of people were struggling on self-love. And eventually when you struggle with self-love, that can lead to a feeling of unworthiness and a lack of self-respect, which can put you in situations where you're terribly heartbroken, or maybe you've lost someone in your life that you really cared about. It's those situations that you wonder, why is that happening to me? That one day when, if you don't kind of change before it's too late, or realize those things before it's too late, then you might end up in a situation where somebody's treating you terribly, or somebody's neglecting you, or maybe you are neglecting yourself to the point where maybe you don't feel like being here anymore, or maybe you just feel lost and empty and alone and scared. So, I mean, there's a million examples, but I think we should all take the time to learn. So I've been doing this by reading books, going to the library and looking in the self-development section. There's a lot of incredible books you can find. Looking at awesome TikTokers, there's so many people who talk about self-love and their journey and healing. And then there's also things like incredible YouTube videos. You can take time to meditate. Every day you can do one thing for yourself, whether that's going to the gym or having one healthy meal at least. Doing all these things so you're showing yourself a form of self-love, or you're learning something every single day, whether that's sitting in silence and staying aware, being aware, focusing on your breath. Maybe you could take a step towards going to therapy, reaching for help, asking for help. There's so much you can do to prevent yourself from kind of walking into that ditch. That's the biggest thing, like just staying complacent. You can do that with someone in a relationship where you neglect that, or neglect working on it, and then you find yourself kind of stuck in a really terrible situation. Or neglecting yourself is a big thing. Choosing not to learn or grow is also a form, in my opinion, a form of neglecting yourself. So change before it's too late. And then life forces you to change. And sometimes that can be so terribly painful. I hope you enjoyed this little short clip. Hopefully it came out well. I'm in my jammies. So hopefully if you're about to sleep, or maybe whatever time it is, but if you're about to go to sleep, I hope you have a restful night. Make sure you're focusing on your breath, really take the time to care for yourself and put yourself first. Hopefully this helps you in some way. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me and staying so patient with me. Let me know what you'd like to hear and what topics you'd like me to discuss for you guys next time. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful night or day wherever you are. Oh, it's so good. Also, is this not the best mug or what? Okay.